time. You can switch back and forth, but it's impossible to have two thoughts at the same time. So you can focus your thoughts on either pessimistic or optimistic thoughts. It's your choice. Once you become aware of this, it's easy to make a choice. Pessimistic people focus on gloomy thoughts of how they can fall down, screw up, and not get up again. They expect the worst to happen. In contrast, optimistic people, they expect the best. Yes, things happen in their lives, or problems or challenges, but they pick themselves up over and over again. So, house clean your head to start. So how do you house clean or detox your mind? You may wonder how to do that. So I will tell you, it's simple. Just observe. Observe by checking and monitoring your thoughts. Doesn't have to be a big deal. Just notice your thoughts throughout your day. So this week, when setbacks and problems pop up, immediately focus on finding a solution. Pessimistic people focus on complaining, but optimistic and happier people focus on solutions. That is the key difference. So when a negative thought comes to your mind or a negative reaction to a situation in your life over the next week, and you start complaining about it, just switch. Focus on, yes, this is a problem. What can I do to resolve this? And that is the key difference and the secret to becoming more optimistic. So welcome, Dr. Mercer. I can barely wait to hear what you have to say and what your tip is for week number 2 of Optimism Month.
Hey, hi, Dr. Mary. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm delighted to be here with you and helping all your listeners. And the things we're going to cover now are going to be incredibly quickly helpful for your listeners. They're going to get a lot out of it. It's going to really help them improve their lives.
Thank you, Dr. Mike. And yes, you can call him Dr. Mike because he's my co-author and my life partner and husband.
OMG. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Dr. Mike, for week number 2, what should people practice?
Optimism and happiness by the numbers. Are you obsessed with negative thoughts? A simple way to become more optimistic is to count your way to more positive thoughts. It's easy to become an expert at switching your negative and bad thoughts to more positive and upbeat, wonderful thoughts. So this week, your assignment is to focus on counting and switching your bad thoughts to upbeat and uplifting thoughts. For example, take a pad of paper. Each time you have a negative thought, immediately make a tally mark and switch to a positive thought or solution. This way you can do it better and better. For example, take a pad of paper, write a tally mark on the pad of paper each time you switch like this from a negative thought to a positive thought. Your goal that's going to help you immensely is to decrease the number of times you need to switch from a negative thought to a positive thought. For example, for those of you who are real negative, at the first day you might need to switch 50 times. It could be less, could be more, but let's say 50 times. Well, you get that down, so maybe the next day you do 40 times. Next day 30 times, 20, 10 times. Eventually get it down to 1 or 0. If you're obsessively negative, you will become obsessively positive using this technique, because you keep in mind you want to have 0 or very, very few times a day that you need to switch from negative to positive thoughts.
That's great, Dr. Mike. And just observe yourself and don't judge yourself. If you have to do it 50 times, you have to do it 50 times. Remember, your goal is to just keep decreasing it day by day, even beyond Optimism Month. So